A woman wakes up to find a dead rat tangled in her hair. The rat's body was wrapped tight in the long hair she had kept for years. She was shaking so hard she almost screamed. She had grown that hair out just for her boyfriend. He once casually said she looked beautiful with long hair, and she never cut it short again after that. She treated that thick black hair as a symbol of their love. But the night before that love fell apart completely. Her boyfriend drove her home and casually told her they were done. He ended all her devotion with one simple, "We're not right for each other." She didn't cry or beg or fight. She just quietly said goodbye and turned to go inside. Only she knew her heart had been shattered. She locked herself in her room and didn't say a word. She burned every photo of them and cried silently all night. She didn't sleep at all and only dozed off near dawn. When she woke up she found that disgusting creepy thing. She ran to the bathroom and washed her hair like crazy, rinsing over and over again. But that cold slimy feeling seemed to seep into her scalp and just wouldn't come off. At that moment she only felt disgust for her long hair. She made up her mind to cut it off and leave the past behind. Her sister Lily rushed downstairs to grab scissors. But in just a few dozen seconds, a blood-curdling scream exploded from upstairs. When the family rushed up everyone froze at the sight. Blood was everywhere. Mia was on the floor and her head was completely gone. The cut on her neck was clean and smooth, not like an animal attack. It looked more like something sharp and hard sliced it off instantly. Mia's horrible death left the whole family drowning in grief. Their dad sank into despair and his health kept getting worse. Days later Lily noticed the attic had been quiet for a long time. She wanted to go up and check if they caught a rat. Their worried dad insisted on going with her. He climbed in first but there was silence for a long while. Lily's heart sank and she climbed up after him. What she saw made her soul leave her body. Her dad was slumped in the corner, his face twisted, eyes bulging and already gone. The direction he was staring at was the center of the attic beam, and Mia's missing head was hanging right there. Her long hair was wrapped around the beam like black vines, suspending the head in midair, motionless but radiating pure dread. Lily was shaking so bad she could barely move, but she tried to reach for her sister. But the hair was hard as steel wire and cut her palm with just a touch. Then the most terrifying thing happened. Hair burst out from the head's eyes, mouth, ears and nose, writhing and spreading like living things, making creepy grinding sounds. The head slammed down onto the floor, but the hair kept crawling down the beam and the stairs. No clear purpose, yet somehow heading somewhere specific. Soon news came. The house of the man who dumped Mia had been completely swallowed by endless black hair. Every inch of the place was taken over and no one ever saw him come out. No one ever knew the real killer was never someone else. It was deep love that got thrown away, an obsession that never got returned. It was a head of hair that came back to life with vengeance, and it finished its long overdue revenge in the most horrifying way.